I am going to work on a few fabric flips just while I talk. I don't want to do a long video today. I'm exhausted. It's been a couple of trying, challenging days. So I just wanted to come on and chat with you about what's happening with, you know, my videos and journals and stuff and my life. And I'll just work on some fabric flips while I talk, okay? So I want to get a page so I know what size I need these to be. I'm going to put the fabric flips on a wallpaper page. So the wallpapers vary in size, in width. So I'm just going to make some flips. So yesterday I worked in here for, looking for my fabric scissors. I worked in here for a couple hours and then stopped to have a light lunch, and just as I was finishing my lunch, my mom called to see if I could take my dad to the emergency room. And it wasn't like it was an emergency. It was kind of, but it's a chronic thing. Stuff that he's been dealing with for months, and I've been taking him to appointments, and I've mentioned that seems like we just get the runaround. He gets pushed from one doctor to another, and nobody really gives him an answer. Nobody helps. And for one thing right now, I'm not going to talk about all his health issues, but for one thing that's not helping is he is not sleeping. So, and he's had this trouble he's always had insomnia, which is, you know, where I get it from, probably. But it's gotten so bad that it's terrible. He hasn't slept for 4 days at this point. And he told me when I went to see him this afternoon, he said, it's like, I don't even remember how to sleep. And I could tell he just wanted to cry. He's so tired. And I feel so bad for him. But that's on top of other things too. And it just makes him miserable. The sleeplessness makes him miserable, as it would anybody, right? So anyway, I took him to the ER. I took my mom. He wanted her to come too, so she was there. And we were there for 5 hours. And we finally decided that he would be admitted. The doctor left it up to us. I'm gonna make this piece a little bit narrower because I want it to be on top. And we decided that he'd be better off staying there, so he is. So I was exhausted when I got home. My poor mother was exhausted. My parents are 89 years old. And I was supposed to get my nails done with my daughter yesterday, but you know, I was still at the hospital. So she said she had today off, and just let her know when I'd be available, and we do it today. So my sisters came out. They met at the hospital to visit my dad, and they took one of my sisters picked my mother up to take her to visit him. So the three of them were visiting him, and I had the chance to go get my nails done with my daughter, and that was very nice. And then I waited a little while to give him a chance to rest in between visitors, and then I went to see him. I needed to stop at the drugstore and pick up some stuff for his dentures and take it to him. And he was just miserable, so tired. And I was there for a while, but so between yesterday taking him to the ER and today spending time there at the hospital, I haven't had time in here except for yesterday morning. So I'm not getting these journals done the way I thought I would, as quickly as I thought I would. I mean, I thought they were going more slowly than I thought they should anyway. Just because I'm so busy, I'm packing up to move and everything. And going through things, sorting through things so I can get rid of some stuff. So there's just a lot occupying me right now, but my dad is my top priority right now. So I don't know when I'll be able to do these, do the journal or the cover videos like I said I wanted to do. There's one. I need 9 fabric flips, and I'm not going to be on video long enough to do all 9. I just want to use some of these pretty strawberry fabrics, and I think I should put 1 flip with this fabric in each journal. That's my favorite one. And I'll iron them so that the fold isn't there. Let's do the yellow. Well, I'll do something different. I'll make these off camera. Let's just do something different. So where was I? So I will be back to do a video. I like this ticking fabric, and maybe this one. Yeah, they're cute. And they won't necessarily go on this wallpaper. I'm just using it to measure the size. But while I was visiting my dad at the hospital, I got a phone call, and I saw it was Selena from Amour Fabrique, and I haven't talked to her in quite a long time. So I stepped out of the room to take the call, and the last time I had spoken to her, she said she had some special things for me that she was going to put in a Happy Meal for me. Then I hadn't heard from her for a long time. But you know, she's busy with some changes going on with her shop and stuff. And so she called me today, and it was very nice. So she wanted to let me know that she is getting ready to pack those boxes, because I think it's going to be multiple boxes of special things she has for me. I'm so excited. And I wanted to let you know that we're going to have a really fun Happy Meal to look at sometime. She said she'd send me the tracking numbers when they're on their way. So basically, I just wanted to let you know that I am preoccupied with other things, but still getting in here when I can to do this and that. So that's all. That's all I wanted to let you know. This would be pretty with a piece of eyelet fabric. You hang in there. I'm going to grab my eyelet fabric, and then I'll let you go. So I didn't want this video to be all, you know, doom and gloom, because that's not what it's about. It was just to let you know what is going on in my life. But with Selena's phone call, that gave me something fun to talk about too. Hope she doesn't mind. I know she won't mind if I do the video, because I told her, well, that's going to be a fun video. I think I'll just, this isn't long enough to go all the way up, so I think I'll just sew it to this. It's going to be its little petticoat. And maybe some rickrack at the top. Yeah, I like that. Got a lot going on this one. These will all be sewn, I think. Well, I have red thread in my machine, and I don't want to use red on this. So maybe I'll just glue these, because I don't feel like changing my thread. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I might as well do the third, and then I'll just duplicate these, all of these, for both of the other journals. So the other strawberry fabric I have is this one. And I didn't have a big piece of it, so let's see how much I have left. I used some of it on the cover. Oh, I have another strawberry fabric too. I forgot. There's that piece. Oh, I have more than one. Oh my goodness. Maybe I won't duplicate the same ones because I want to use all of them. This one, I forgot about this one. Okay, so I'll just make one more while you're here, I guess. I really love this one and I want to use this. But I really love this one and I really love this one. This has a stain right there, so I'll avoid that. When I was talking to Selena, I told her where I was. And she said, maybe it's because they're old, you know? Because, you know, why aren't they getting answers? You know, I don't know. But it just seems like one doctor doesn't know what the other one was doing. And the doctors think somebody else is going to take care of it or whatever it is. And she said, maybe it's just because they're old. And I said, well, it seems that way to me, that the elderly are just kind of left hanging. I said, because nothing really started happening as far as getting appointments and when we needed them until I put my foot down and said, we need answers. We need some help here. And Selena just giggled and she said, I would love to see that side of you. I said, well, I didn't yell or anything. I was just being firm. And she said, that's what I want to see. I never thought I'd have to play Mama Bear with my parents, for my parents, not against them. You know what I'm saying. What do I want to go with that? I have a green gingham. I just saw it here. I should have it up against whatever fabric it's going to go on, because it's not going to go on this, or whatever paper. I think that is too close. Maybe this. Yeah, I like that one. So I'm going to get rid of that selvage. It's got all the little pokey holes in it. I thought that I probably didn't leave a space for fabric flips because I had so many pockets. But then as I was going through them this morning and filling pockets and adding details, I was looking, and every single signature has the front side of the wallpaper blank. So perfect. Okay, so that's, I think what I'll do is switch my thread, because I'm pretty much done with the red thread anyway. So I'll switch my thread to the off-white, and that way I can sew these. So that's 3, and I only have 6 more to do. So thank you for coming along with me today. I hope you don't mind this kind of video where I'm just kind of venting. It seems like I've been venting a lot. I'm in a stressful period right now, as you know, between my dad's health and my mom's health and prepping to move. I'm stressed. So if I could just have a day or two with a few hours to work on these journals, on any journals, that would relieve some stress for me. So that's what I'm hoping for. Things might settle down a little bit. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for coming along. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed watching me make the fabric flips. Oh, do you hear my clock? Did you miss my clock? Those of you who have been watching for a long time, I had to put my clock out in the shed because I didn't have space for it anymore on the bookshelf because the bookshelf got moved. And I went out to the shed. I had to put my Easter decorations away. And I saw the clock out there and I thought, I need to see if that still works. So I brought it in, put batteries in it, and it works. So that's gonna, I still don't have room for it here, but when I move, I will. So my clock works. So you got to hear it just at the end of my video. All right, I'm gonna go now and I will see you in the next video. And I hope that you are having a creative day. Bye.